ولد صغير بعالم كبير تايه مش عارف ايش بيصير.
على دلعونا وعلى دلعونا واحنا سمعناكم وانتو سمعونا، ولعبنا سوا واحنا اطفال، ومشينا سوا بدرب النضال، ضحينا سوا بالدم الغالي، وضوينا العتم بنور العيون. بدي تسمعني بالله يا خي، مثل ما جابك خلفني.
فرقين يهود مسيحية مسلمين، ولا واحد بده يتفهم غيره، كل فقر انه احسن من غيره.
A Tale of Two Cities begins in 2003, when 23-year-old Rachel Corrie traveled from Olympia, Washington, to join the international solidarity movement in the town of Rafah in the Gaza Strip.
I was living there and I couldn't imagine anybody would want to come and do what I do. And yet, in August of 2001, 50 people came.
There is no reason to use violence against us. We are only walking to school.
Why are you throwing gas at the students? They have signs and books in their hands. Would you be...
Stop! There are people behind you! You are 5 feet away from them. They are not moving. Oh, look, they're knocking the trees down.
Let the trees alone at least. Come on.
Why do you knock down trees?
You will endanger the lives of internationals and innocent women and children, and the world will know. Do not shoot all over this community. And we are here.
I've been here for about a month and a half now, and this is definitely the most difficult situation that I've ever seen. So I feel like what I'm witnessing here is a very systematic destruction of people's ability to survive, and that is incredibly horrifying. It's incredibly horrifying.
Standing in front of the bulldozer, we've been standing in front of them for 3 hours, and they knew that we weren't moving out the way. We were climbing up and trying to stay in front of them to try and protect the land. The Israelis here are trying to destroy trees and homes. Thousands of Palestinians are killed. This is one international.
קיבל מכה מהדובי והוא כנראה במצב קשה. מה מצבו? אתה ראית אותו? כן, ראיתי אותו. לדעתי הוא נפטר.
By killing Rachel, they did more than scare us. They did utterly hurt us all. Now we're so hurt that they can never scare us again. We're all Palestinians now, and we refuse to live on our knees.
While we were in Rafah, we lived with the family whose home Rachel was trying to protect. Dr. Nasrallah was traumatized by the experience of not being able to protect Rachel or his home. He constantly worried that something would happen to us.
Nobody can imagine our situation at that time. Here, there is 2 rooms opposite the border. I took ISM. No, don't worry.
Okay.
This, I know this. Normal. Because 3 years with them, I saw exactly what she did before she died. 2 tanks standing here and bulldozer in between 2 tanks. Stop, don't move. Hanafi, my friend. You remember her? You remember when we transferred her? This shooting because they don't want children or anybody coming near the border.
How about... Did you catch that? If we go now.
I too want to thank everybody, because it's taken this entire community, but really an expanded community of artists and organizations across Thurston County, across Washington State, across the country, and across the world to bring this mural to us. I want to speak a little bit about Rachel, because tomorrow's Mother's Day, and I will celebrate all of my children, including her. I'll remember how she was really the inspiration for this project. It started with her. She would want us to remember Rafah, the Olympia-Rafah Solidarity Mural Project, because Rafah still remains under siege. And nonviolent activists protesting the occupation, protesting the taking of land, are still being harmed and killed. And I think it's less than a week ago, a 19-year-old Palestinian in Gaza with internationals protesting the taking of 3.3 kilometers of land that's all along the Israeli-Gazan border, farmland, protesting the lack of access to that land by Palestinians. A Palestinian 19-year-old was shot and killed by the Israeli military. So tonight, I just know that Rachel would want us to remember, as she valued this community so much, she believed in the power of this community. She would want us to remember our enlarged global community. I think she's looking down, and I think tomorrow when I think about her, I know she's going to be really proud of what we've accomplished remembering her through these past years. Thank you very, very much.
This is one of those examples where if I don't do something about a situation that I'm unhappy with, I'm in fact collaborating with it. I don't think one can deal with one's Jewishness without dealing with the situation that is going on now in the name of Judaism. In 1989, I was a founding member of Break the Silence Mural Project. Break the Silence Mural Project aims to reinscribe public space, making visible memories and history that have been forgotten or hidden. And we saw the challenges of painting and living under occupation. For example, the cherry picker we needed for the mural installation was held up at the checkpoint for a day. Some days our collaborators were not allowed to leave their village or refugee camp. Sometimes there was water for only a few hours. Every man and boy had a story of being arrested or shot by the Israeli military. Some nights I was awakened by the deafening screech of F-16s flying low. There was daily shelling from the air and shooting on the ground. Through the collaborative process, a kind of social sculpture is created. Living memories, stories, and symbols become part of the mural designs. Remembering, making visible, haunting, the ways that history haunts us. Like the cactus. In Arabic, cactus is sabr, which means patience. In 1948, 500 Palestinian villages and towns were destroyed along with the cactus. Since then, the cactus has grown back, patiently waiting.
Hani and Munira Amer have been living under Israeli occupation all of their lives. Along with nearly 3/4 of the Palestinian population, the Amer family became refugees in what came to be called Al-Nakba. Living under this military occupation, Hani and Munira built their own home in Mashar village in 1972. 6 years later, the Israeli government gave the green light for the construction of the Jewish settlement of El Kana on Palestinian land belonging to Mashar village. During the 1980s, the settlement expanded until it reached the back fence of the Amer's home. Their back fence became the border between the settlement and the village of Mashar. In early 2003, the Israeli military told the Amers that their home, the home they had lived in for over 30 years, lay in the path of the so-called separation barrier that Israel was constructing throughout the West Bank. The soldiers gave the Amers two choices: leave their home and let it be demolished so that the barrier could be built, or stay in their house and have the barrier built between their home and their village. The Amers refused to move. The military then built the separation barrier between the Amers' home and their village. But instead of erecting a fence as they had done for other sections of the barrier, they built a 25-foot-high concrete wall, 240 feet long, blocking the Amers' view of their village as their punishment for refusing to move.
بحب أضيفها إنه كل إنسان بيسمع هالحديث يحط يقيس على نفسه إذا كان هو موجود في الوضع اللي أنا موجود فيه. هسا أول شيء أنا ساكن السكنة تبعت أنتم شايفين كيف وضعي، بديش أنا أشرح لأنه أنتم شايفين 100% الوضع اللي أنا عايشه أو جزء كبير من الوضع تبعي أنتم فاهمينه. أنا عايش جوا قفص. باختصار إحنا كشعب فلسطيني.
Hani, Munira and their 6 children are imprisoned in their own home. The Israeli military are their prison guards. Hani must ask permission every time he wants to drive to his fields. Munira Amer is trapped at home, unwilling to leave even to go to the doctor, for fear that settlers will try to evict them while she is out. Residents of Mashar village, including the Amers, lost access to over 90% of their land when the wall was completed there in November 2003. The wall is also being used to annex many of the most important underground well springs in the West Bank, in order to divert water to Israel and West Bank settlements. The Israeli military has destroyed more than 1 million olive and fruit trees to make way for the wall. Thousands of Palestinians depend on these groves for their livelihoods. From the beginning, there has been active resistance to the building of the Israeli apartheid wall. Palestinians, Israelis and activists from many other countries have worked together to stop the wall. The resistance continues to this day, despite violent repression by the Israeli military.
ايوه يا خبر الشباب. يا معلم. هلقيت يلا
The wall at the Armour's house has become a site of resistance to Israel's apartheid wall. Palestinian, Israeli and international activists continue to work together to protest the wall and the violence being done to the Armour family and the community of Masha.
في شغله ثانيه بدي اضيفها بالنسبه للحكومه الاسرائيليه او الموظفين الحكومه الاسرائيليه الجيش وما شابه. في الوقت اللي عملوا فيه الجدار اجى متضامنين اجانب واسرائيليين وعرب معانا وكهانه. فاجى الجيش اخذهم واستدعى البوليس لانه المواطن الاسرائيلي الجيش ما بيقدرش يتعامل معاه لازم يجيب له بوليس. فجاب البوليس وجاب الجيش واجوا كلهم اخذوا جميع الموجودين هنا وصفروهم طلعوهم من عندي. قالوا لي هسه انت وحيد موجود هنا. فهذول الجماعه اللي انت يباني عليهم انهم يساعدوك هيهم راحوا. شو انت هالكيت يظل لك مصدر قوه انت تحكي فيه؟ فليش انت جاي ليش مغلب حالك ولا جايب هالناس هذه وشو المفروض من الاساس انت مخليتهم يجوا انت هيك بتضر في حالك وانت حسابك بعدين حيكون عسير ليش انت جبتهم. فهسه بعد ما اجوا كمان مره هذا الكلام في وقت الجدار لما بنوا الجدار قبل ما انتهوا من الجدار لما انتهوا الجدار وروحوا وسمعت الكلام هذا من الحكومه الاسرائيليه اجوا المتضامنين الاجانب زائد الاسرائيليين زائد الفلسطينيين عملوا الرسومات هذه وصاروا يعملوا لنا زيارات متواصله من جهه فيها تحدي للموقف الاسرائيلي انه انتم قاعدين يعني انه انتم بتقولوا انه احنا بنعملش شيء. لا هينا موجودين في الساحه واحنا عملنا وبنعمل وبنظل نعمل واحنا موجودين وممكن احنا نساعد وهينا موجودين.
What would you like to put in the rest of the wall?
تحبي تحطي على الجدار كمان؟ رست؟
صعب بجوز عليها صعب بجوز راضي في هذا الاشي بكفيك حطيها العافية
وعنا موجودين.
In the summer of 2004, US-based Break the Silence mural project worked with the Armour family, their neighbours, the International Women's Peace Service and Israeli anarchists against the wall to design and paint a mural on the apartheid wall that faces the Armour's home. The mural offers a small form of control over the environment of occupation that literally imprisons them.
Water won't really do anything.
Hani Armour said that after his children painted the mural, they were not so depressed and even started playing outside again. He told the artists and activists, when you come here like this and paint with the children, it makes them feel that they can live.
واحنا سمعناكم وانتو سمعونا ولعبنا سوا واحنا اطفال ومشينا سوا بدرب النضال ضحينا سوا بالدم الغالي ضوينا العتم بنور العيون بدي تسمعني بالله يا خي مثل ما جابك خلفني بي حكايتنا حكاية للإنسانية حواء جابتنا وآدم أبونا.
The Israeli military again stopped the mural before it could be finished. The soldiers threatened the Armours that the key to their gate would be taken away if the painting did not stop immediately. They said that painting a mural at this time, during the pull-out of settlers from Gaza in August 2005, was a provocation to the settlers who live right behind the Armour's home.
This is violence, you know that? This is violence. I want the army to come now to arrest me. I'm kidding, I don't want them to arrest me.
لا مو قلنا
That same evening, after the military stopped the mural, Munira Armour began painting the rooms of her besieged home with some of the leftover paint. She began with the brilliant blue that was used to create the sky in the mural on the wall that faces her front door.
وأهديكم ضياء عيني ودفء القلب أعطيكم فمأساتي التي أحيا نصيبي من مآسيكم.
كل السفن تفوتنا تارك الحزن يغرق قلوبنا راضية نكون ضيوف الظلم ببيوتنا والآية انقلبت كمان مرة صرنا ضيوف اللي غير مرغوب فينا مكتوب لنا نضلنا راب على أرضنا بعاد من وطننا مين يهمه همنا مطمئن